Hi, welcome into my studio. Quick review of the Faber Castell Polychromos pastels. For those of you that follow my work, you know that whenever I want something really black, dark, I switch from my pencils and I get out my NuPastel black. Sharpen the end on some sandpaper, and that's when I get the blackest of blacks in there. It's going to give my artwork that bit of extra punch. So I was curious to get a lot more of the NuPastels, but living in the UK, it's virtually impossible to get hold of a full set without really extortionate import duty or shipping charges, or both of those combined. So I've had to give up on that, and I've just got this small set. Because on a previous video I showed that I usually use Conti sticks for little bits of detail as well as the pencils, and you can see on the end there, sharpen them to an end and I can get lots of fine detail. What I found on that recent video was if you block in a large square of, say, an even colour with Conti stick, you can actually see the paper surface through it and you can't lay any soft pastel on top. If you have a look at that video, you'll see what I mean. That doesn't happen with a Polychromos, so I was interested in getting some more of those, but as I said, unsuccessful. I ordered a single Faber Castell and I liked the look of it, so I thought I'd order the full set. So that's what I'm showing you now. So we open them up. We've got some information inside, the usual pastel sponge layer, and that's the full set of colours. So you can see there's a real good range in there. They're very good light fast as well, and we also got this silver, gold and bronze in the corner. Don't know if I'll ever use those, but all the same they're there, and we've got the black as well. So what I'm interested now in is sharpening an end up on it and seeing how it compares with the Polychromos and the NuPastel, the Conti stick, and I've also got a Creta colour as well. So I'm going to try all those together as a comparison. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Conti stick because I know what that feels like. I know how it behaves and performs. I've used it so much. I'm just going to make some marks. On here you can see it. I can make small marks. I wanted to cover a large area, which, as I said, I wouldn't want to do now, really, because you can see the surface through it because it is that bit harder. So that's the Conti. Next up is a Creta colour. Now straight away it feels quite a bit softer. Still got a bit of a grittiness to it, but not as much as the Conti at all. Seems to cover better. It's a bit softer. So I think they would be okay as background. Next up I'm going to try the Faber Castell. So as you can see, again I can make nice small marks. It all depends how large you're actually drawing as to the scale these would look at. If I want something very tiny marked, I would still go to a pencil. But the thing with these sticks in general, they've got more punch to the colour. So whereas with a pencil, the black for instance, it looks black on its own on white paper, but when you put a stick next to it, the sticks generally are much darker. So this doesn't feel as soft as the Creta colour. That's lovely and smooth, no grittiness in there. Blends really nice as well. So interested to try that now against the NuPastel. And the NuPastel, to be honest, feels softer. It's difficult. There's not much in it really. Perhaps it's a bit softer. Let me just try them side by side, because these are the two that are most similar. NuPastel very soft. And let's try this Faber Castell. Feels almost identical, to be honest, which is promising for me because the NuPastel was actually what I wanted, because I'd never tried a Faber Castell stick. So that is quite promising from that point of view. Okay, so remember when I said the pencils are not that black? I don't know if you're going to pick this up on here, but this is the Carbothello black pencil. So I've put quite a bit down, and clean finger, give it a bit of a blend on there. So that looks black, looks quite black. But when I put the Prismacolor next to it, if you can see this, I don't know. I give that a bit of a blend. You can see how substantially blacker that is. Now with the Conti sticks, they come in things like HB, B, 2B. So this is a 2B, and you can see that the Conti stick is pretty much the same as the pencil. Looks almost like graphite. It's a bit darker, but nowhere near as dark as the NuPastel. And now I've got Faber Castell as well. I haven't got the Cretacolor, but we'll give this a go. And you can see that that is pretty much the same as the Conti stick. So I'm still definitely going to be using my NuPastel. Luckily a friend got quite a few of these for me, the black, and you can see just how much darker that is. Now you can go to soft pastels and get it that dark, but the Prismacolor still allows me to do details as well, which is really invaluable. So that's still something that I'm definitely going to be using, but I'm also definitely going to be using my Faber Castell new set. They're going to be great for backgrounds because they're nice and soft. They're a bit softer than the Conti sticks. They're also going to be great for, you know, just general all pastels really. I can layer on top with those. They're not too scratchy, so I'll be able to glaze on top with them, use them for the underdrawing as well, and also for the detail. So that's a great set, a great addition to a set. So if I was going to say to beginners, something they could start out with, a set of the pencils and perhaps a set of these Faber Castell, or a set of soft pastels. But I think these, you know, if you're working small as well, these are going to be great for backgrounds too. So glad I bought those, and I'm going to be excited to use them on my next drawings. See you all again real soon. If you're looking for even more great art sources, I've really got you covered. First off, I've got a Patreon channel. It's been going well over a year or so, packed with around about 50 or more videos and new ones every month. Lots of the videos are many hours long, so you can see they're really in-depth. Subjects such as turtles, birds, elephants, big cats, you name it, is on there. So that's my Patreon channel. And also on that Patreon channel, before I go on to something else, I've got a secret Facebook group. So only the members are actually on there. It's the most supportive and friendly Facebook group that I've ever seen. I know I'm biased, but it really is. We've got 400 or 500 members on there, and they all help each other. So that's a great added bonus. That comes free with it. Also, you get line art every month as well. And we've just designed a brand new companion website for it. So if you've joined other Patrons and channels and you found it very difficult to navigate around, we got this free website that comes with it. All the videos are now just a single click away. It couldn't be any easier than it is. I've also got my site, jasonmorgan.co.uk. Lots of tutorial videos, DVD discs and downloads on there. And if you're struggling for reference photos for your art projects, I've got some of those too. I've got 900 plus on my website, wildlifeart-online.com, and they will be copyright free for you, so you can paint and draw from them and sell your work with no copyright worries whatsoever. So hope you like those extra resources, and I'll see you all again real soon.